Welcome. Happy Women's Day. As the title says, it is Ladies' Night. Welcome, my beautiful souls, spiritual gangsters, and divine femmes. All right, divine masculines are welcome here too. Don't get it twisted, but tonight is for the divine femmes and some spirit guide messages. Let's get some of the smoke. Go take some of that for yourselves. Happy Sunday, y'all. I hope everyone is having a dope weekend. All right, and if you're watching this on the replay, shout yourself out. Let me know where you're coming from. I've been seeing a lot of international viewers lately on my channels, and it's dope. South Africa, Brazil, um, Switzerland. Shout out to all the international peoples that are finding me. Is an amazing thing. So, yes, just going to let the energy clear for a little bit because it is, to be honest, I wish I was still sleeping. I needed a nap before this, but it's okay. It's all right. Take some more of that and we'll get started. Get some general messages. See who comes on in today. Tonight, I should say, because it is evening. Let's get it. Starry night, welcome. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy Goddess Day. Divine Femme Day. So, usually spirit guide messages can be on the general side. I mean, most of my messages are general. It's just a matter of, unless it's Tuesday where it's viewer's choice and you got a question. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Welcome, Ashley. Shout out to the Divine Femmes. It is Goddess Day. All right, well, every day is Goddess Day, but in particular, we're celebrating goddesses today. It is Ladies' Night, so ladies, come on in. Get comfy, grab some water. Oh, I forgot my water. Speaking of which, I forgot my water in the next room. Damn. Damn. It's all right. I will hydrate. Okay. Well, welcome, Avery. You are over 18, though, right? Oh, man. Thank you for the likes. Let's see them hearts going up. Thank you. Sending out love on this beautiful Sunday night. All right. If you're new here, subscribe. We get down with some tarot reads up in here. All right. So, yeah, it's fun. Miami Beach, welcome. I was just saying when the live started, I'm like, I've been getting like some international peeps up in here, but Miami, I don't know. I kind of consider that international vibes because that's like the only beaches in the US that I will go in. Like when it comes to Florida, like South Florida beaches, I will swim. Oh no. Listen, you cannot on Ladies' Day of all days be sad over a man. What is this I'm hearing? Well, the first tip is don't get under a new one to get over the last one. All right, but you gotta love yourselves, babes. You got to love you. You have to love yourselves. All right, let's get into. I'm gonna pull like some general messages. I am Great, actually. Thank you. How's everybody feeling? How is my crew feeling tonight? How's my ladies doing? My divine femmes, my goddesses, my empresses. How are y'all feeling? Let's get some general messages for the divine femmes. Please and thank you. And Starry Night, stick around. We'll do a general and see what comes out. Mm, got that chariot on its side, like womp womp. Listen, I am a generally happy person. This is my usual vibe unless there's something going on. And then you won't see me. Because guess what? My misery does not love company. I don't know who made that up, who said like when you're miserable you should be around people. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Welcome, Karen. Ooh, oh, look at that. That's probably you right there, Starry Night. Your Knight of Wands in reverse, in and out. That non-starter. But I guarantee you, because with this chariot on its side, he wasn't saying nothing anyway. So what is there really to get over? I'm not a Knight of Wands. Ugh. Yeah, we want this. If you're going to entertain a knight, ladies, let it be the Knight of Pentacles, all right? Because that is a knight of substance that is on their way to king status. All right, you don't want, look at that, Seven of Pentacles to the world. Yeah, y'all need to tend to your own gardens right now. In particular, those divine feminines are either like in your singlehood, situationships, just broken up. Even if you're in a relationship, yourself should be adored. All right. You should be loving on yourself regardless of who is loving you. Them loving you is a bonus. You loving yourself, that is where it starts. That is where it's at. All right. You see them gardens? Both of these. So you have to be patient, not only with yourselves, but with, dealing with external energies because it is a mixed bag of BS out there. Lady Gardens, that's right. And don't forget to trim y'all gardens to keep your gardens pruned and trimmed. But yeah, we definitely want, the divine masculines that are not just that just don't want to teach you something, but are open and willing to learning from you as well. Because it is a partnership, it is a yin and yang, all right? Push and pull, give and take. It is not a one way thing. So if you're with somebody that you cannot learn from and vice versa, what is the point? Exactly. What is the point? Two of Swords to the Eight of Cups if it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense, ladies. Nah, but seriously though, definitely need to take care of you, Starry Night. All right, yep. Get on your Queen of Swords tip. All right, use your logic and really assess whether this individual would have been right for you in the long term. Ancestors, which is death, transformation, changes. Let this upgrade you. Let this upgrade your thinking and your perspective and who you're even attracted to. Because if they were not, listen, the Knight of Wands can be fun, can, bring a little spark, a little fire, a little passion. But you see them snakes? You see all them snakes? You see that 6 fingers on the hand? Is that the type of males we are to entertain? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is a collective, but you are like the first one in here. So usually it draws upon like the main energy in this space. So that would be you, babe. So let's pull for you though. Let's see what comes out. Let's just do a general. Let's just say what wants to come out. I will also get my goddess deck. Yo, listen, why do you think I can't stay away from tarot? It is creepy and it is just so mystical and magical. AF. Look at that. Lovers. I can't, I even tried to debunk it with my own logic. I tried to stay away. I was like, you know what, this is too weird. I don't want to get mixed up in this. I just want to do some, I don't know what I was thinking, saying I wanted to do some semi normal shit, but no. Oh, that's all right. I probably didn't, announce it too tough. But yes, that was a collective. Let's do one for Starry Night, please, and thank you. What's the vibe? What's the. Look at that. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles? Yes. With the High Priestess sitting right at the cut. And we still seeing the lovers, okay? So this is connecting when it comes to High Priestess to the lovers. This is that internal love. Like the holiest of loves starts with self, okay? And really, you can't expect to truly love someone externally, have them love you if y'all don't actually and truly love yourselves first. It don't work like that. It does not work, in the sense that you get together with somebody and they're going to teach you how to love. They're going to, it can happen. Don't get me wrong, it can, but I don't recommend that way because you leave yourself open to being manipulated if you don't know what actual love feels like, which starts here. Look at that again. And landed on top of you. Listen, this is giving the Queen of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands, and see more creep factor because it's coming back out. Y'all saw it. It came back out. You can't deny this. The Queen of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands, and especially landing on top, that's somebody that would siphon your energy. All right. You see how she's sitting pretty and lovely, chilling, getting that beauty rest, got her pets and flowers to herself. And then this little dustiness just comes up. Mm-mm. No, my dear. You are of queen status, okay, energetically. All right, this is you. Energetically, this is them. These two energies do not mix. That's not a pair, okay? 9 of Swords, he looks like that. I'm dead. Oh my gosh, yes. Get out of your head, my dear. Don't give it more thoughts than it really needs. Like, yes, process it, process your feelings, but to pine over this type of energy and especially looking like that, oh no. Little boy, yes, that's what these nights are. So let's get one more from this deck. That's right. Look at that. And then we go from the Knight to the Page of Wands. All right, unburden yourself because this is a free spirit energy. This is moving on quickly. This is an energy that just tells you you have better things ahead. This is the year of the horse where things are going to move fast. And especially coming from eclipse season, trust and believe that especially after that energy, if my divine femmes are trying to entertain people that are not supposed to be around, the universe is going to be like, nope. Your guys are going to be like, nope. The Most High is going to be like, nope. I'm telling you, people are not going to stick unless they are for your highest and greatest good. If you are walking that divine path, if you are, you know, embracing your purpose, like you're not going to be allowed to be around any dusty energies for any long periods of time anyway. He comes up as a Page of Wands. Yep. Page and the knight. All right. So we don't want anyone to, you don't want downgrades. You know, come on, that's a downgrade. From the knight to the page? You want a king. I mean, the King of Wands, albeit in tarot, is not my favorite either of all the kings. But at least he brings, that level up. Oh, black magic. No, let's get the goddess deck because we need to get some goddess messages in this piece. They be doing that. And especially when they play games with a queen energy. Like you will have these knights out here thinking that when they get with queen energy that they're like leveling up. All right. No, you need to keep the energy up. You need to keep the vibe up. Respect that queen's energy. But it gets to their ego because these two ego. Oh my gosh. This pair, that is ego. So, you know, feeding their egos, feeding the energy of, just attention. This is also the energy of wanting attention just to have it and not really do anything with it. All right. So, my divine femmes, if you have energies around you, such as that just thrive off of the attention, they thrive off of ego, they're not giving substance. Okay, it is time to reevaluate and reassess the situation. Good juju showing up here. Goddess message for Starry Night, please and thank you. Look at that cosmic power. Okay. That is divine femme and masculine energy, by the way. Maulisa is a West African god goddess archetype that includes, say, like, the yin yang energy includes both the light and the dark, masculine and feminine, and is just all encompassing, meaning being whole within yourself before you're seeking any kind of outside validation, because that is extremely important. And I will say this is a collective as well. That part of the message would be collective. Seeking wholeness within yourself, balance within yourself, making sure that you love and appreciate and, revere yourself first before you allow anyone in your space. Okay. Be mermaids, my beauties. Mermaid says, well, it's Mami Wata that is naked, just being able to be free and be you. All right. Mermaid energy I love because it is like the the oceanic version of free spirits. So that is definitely the vibe. Of course, it's true. Welcome to Bias. Yes, of course. We can do our message. Let me get an angel number for you. Finish this out. Let's get an angel number for Starry Night, please, and thank you. 13, divine feminine number. Thank you very much for that confirmation, Spirit. 13 is the divine feminine number, and it says clarity. All right. The message says, as the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available to you. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. Your affirmation is, a loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Let this be your clarity, my dear, because you are better off. Please trust and believe, my Queen of Pentacles. You are better off. And your guides reinforce this. Thank you. What's up, Devon? Yes, you can. Imagine I put ladies' night in the description. Everybody's like, yo. No, but absolutely all are welcome tonight. But this is just a shout out to the ladies, Women's Day, Goddess Day, Divine Femme Day. So show 'em love to my fans. Let's put this away. You're so very welcome, my dear. Go love on yourself. Go treat yourself. Go do something nice for you. Leave them page and Knight of Wands alone. Stop it. Stop it right now. And as I said that, 2112. Alright, let's do a guide message for Tobias. Please and thank you. What is happening? What's up? What's the vibe? What do Tobias's guides need them to know? Let's see. Ooh, what is this energy? This a lot. I'm not gonna take all this. Maybe I should. Damn, this is a lot. You probably have a lot of It feels like a lot of mental and emotional energy being spent right now. This feels more so internal. Seven of Wands, two aces, Ace of Cups to the Ace of Swords. Trying to go off in new directions. This feels two of Wands. Trying to redirect your thoughts and emotional space to a more happy and upbeat frame of mind. More positivity, please, and thank you, collective. All right. I'm gonna take the King of Swords. So far, we have the Five of Swords to the King of Swords. You see that energy? That's what I'm like, what is this? You're like, F the emotions. You really like the Ace of Cups was present, but I really don't feel like an onset of emotions. This is more so like trying to stay out of your emotions at any cost. And as I say that, Three of Swords. But you can't hide out. No, no, no. Feelings must be felt. Ooh. Star energy. Yes. Keep hope alive. Keep hopes and faith in higher direction. Damn, they said nope. Page of Swords. There's a lot of swords energy here. Five of Wands. Who did it? Oh my goodness gracious. Nine of Swords. Tobias, what's going on? Strength energy. Let's get one more. One more for Tobias, please. That King of Wands in reverse. This feels like a hit to confidence. Like confidence levels could be, not so high right now, not feeling the passion, the spark, the fire. Things are feeling kind of stagnant emotionally. I mean, the mental, but it's like it's more so distractions. Trying to distract yourself with any and everything that will keep you out of a particular mind space and that will keep you feeling confident or feeling like you have control over yourself and situations. But this strength and then the King of Wands in reverse, like that's not leading to a very controlled energy. It's more so like a facade to you. Um, like what you're telling yourself right now to be able to stay in a certain headspace or to not get emotional or to not feel anything or to not just process whatever's happening in your external, because it seems like that there's a lot happening in your external that you're not dealing with right now. All right, but you can't be in denial. You can't not face things. You can't um just wish that it goes away or takes care of itself. All right, because it's going to lead to this continuously. This Nine of Swords energy, where it's like, it's going to plague you. It's going to become basically your living nightmare in a sense when you don't deal with things and you let things fester, you don't address certain things. My divine masculines, please trust and believe that emotions are for everyone. They're not just a women thing. They are not. Everyone has feelings. You were just taught to believe that it was just a feminine aspect. But everyone has masculine and feminine energy. So it's a matter of being able to balance those within and be able to look at that. What I said about trying to wish things away, that's not going to happen. Let's get some oracle guide messages. I'll pull an angel number for you as well. But yeah, this is a call to really address what's going on internally, because it is going to affect your external world. I feel like it already has started to, or has been, but you're in denial about that too. High Priestess of Fire. Fire landing on top of fire. You can't, and these are actually two fire energy, excuse me, two fire energies. All right. That could mean throat chakra. If you haven't been saying what you need to say, because the King of Wands in reverse, upright, definitely very vocal, very outspoken. In reverse, it's basically like you're keeping, what you need to say to yourself when no, this is the time to speak. More fire energy, High Priestess of Fire. And forbidden. Energy. Strength appearing again. Double strength with belonging. Yeah, to really get that internal sense of belonging and really feeling like you have things figured out, you have to address it. You can't ignore it. You can't deny it. You can't just will it away. You can't allow your or think that your physical strength, or your demeanor, or any external factors is going to handle what you need to take care of internally. That's not going to happen. So everything starts at home. All right, everything starts within. Take care of your internal, and your external will reflect. Let's get an angel number. Angel number for Tobias, please, and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've actually been seeing this number. Persistence. 1, 2, 3, 4 says, keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you, that all your persistence is paying off. Yeah, with strength showing up twice, you definitely have to be in the mind frame of persisting, but not to suppress, right? Because persistence and suppression, that is like an oxymoron right there. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. All right. So this is your guide's way of saying, like, hey, we see you, we see the struggle, the internal struggle that you're feeling, that you're going through. You're not alone. Okay. So never think that you're alone when you're dealing with things, even as much as we may feel it sometimes. Your affirmation is, I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. All right, so do something that's going to get you upright and get your confidence back, get your throat chakra moving, and be able to say what you need to say, but with tact. All right, because King of Wands in reverse, even when speaking, they could be tactless. So be careful with that, and especially with the King of Swords present, you want to be careful with how you're communicating right now. All right, but that is your message. Um, Thank you for the like, but I have no idea what you're trying to say. And I'm not taking questions tonight. It's spirit guide messages. You must be new here. Which, welcome to anyone new. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like messages, I'm going to be putting out more content later this month because spring is springing right now. We went from 40 something degrees in New York to 70 today, and people have lost their minds. But I'm just looking forward to some cherry blossoms. Like, all right. So, Devon, where are you at? Let me see. Oh yeah, I got time. I'm like, time has been moving real weird, and especially with this stupid daylight savings that they persist in doing. Oh, 8-8. Eight of Swords, 8 of Cups. Losing that 8-8 energy. Paging a Devon. I'll probably just do a reading for you anyway, and you can watch it later. But it would be better if you were here. All right, let's do a spirit guide message for Devon, please, and thank you. Your energy's been around enough for it to be pretty easy. Spirit guide message for Devon, please, and thank you. What is happening? What a King energy is. Oh, wow. How did we get here? My goodness. All right. So, a lot happening. This little mix here started with the King of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles on its side, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. This is an interesting little dynamic here. Wheel of Fortune to the Sun in reverse. I really don't like that. That energy is not leading to optimism or feeling like, there's positive things happening right now. That could just be a momentary lapse because it is kind of towards the bottom here. So it could just be like a mood shift, but gotta definitely address, like, if you're in any kind of feelings of pessimism or don't see things going right now, just know that it's not it's a moment, it's something that will pass. Magician to the Tower. All right, so it looks like maybe plans have not worked out the way that you saw it, because the Magician is a visionary. So whenever paired with the Tower, it's like, whatever you've envisioned or tried to manifest for yourself is not going to plan. Things may have fallen apart or not worked out how you tried to, when you wave your Magician wand, didn't work out. But it's all right. It's okay. Don't cry. Dry your eyes. This King of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, it may have had some finances involved, and not necessarily, but this aspect where possibly either even missing family or missing an aspect outside of yourself right now, because this King of Cups feels like forlorn, like I wish things, were different. I wish things could be, whichever way. But the wheel is turning though. That's what I'm saying. It's a momentary thing. Like you're in a season. This is supposed to be teaching you instead of, you absorbing it and thinking that it's a failure. It's not a failure. It's only a failure if you stop trying. That's the only time failures actually exist, is when we stop actually trying to succeed. So get out that energy. Okay. Talk nice to yourself. And this also gives the element of like feeling like you're not being seen or heard, or some kind of misunderstood type of feeling. Gotta tell y'all, like, this is the age now, and especially in the year of the horse, like, if you want to be seen and heard, make yourselves seen and heard. All right, people got a lot of things going on here, so if you really want to be seen, strength showing up again, you got to come strong with it. You have to put yourself out there and not be afraid to be seen or afraid to make mistakes. Warrior, come out and play. That's that, that warrior spirit. Keep going. Keep persisting. Another persistence message, another message of persistence, apparently, because this definitely feels like you need some uplifting at this time. So your guides want to be there for you. They are there for you. It's not that they just want to, they are there. So don't feel like, yeah, we have this ending here. Conclusion. Once you finish a chapter or a book, guess what? Start a new one. It doesn't just end there. The only time it is over is when it's actually over. It's when the casket's closing. That is when it's over. Otherwise, keep going. Keep moving forward. There is better ahead. Fragment. Yeah. Probably need some rest as well, because this is giving, like, if you feel like you're having a hard time persisting, or keeping your strength or your energy up, you feel like with chaos showing up that there's just too much going on, or you are overstimulated, you need to reset. Take that time to yourself. All right, this is not a marathon, this is not a rat race. All right, when you guys need, and when I said about not feeling like you're not being seen, invisible showing up, people need to realize that, despite everything that we see, social media will have us thinking that we always have to be on the move, always have to be doing something, always have to be, in the mix. No, we don't. So it's about picking and choosing, right? Because this Wheel of Fortune says if you pick the right energies, if you pick the right things to be in the mix with, it will not drain you. The right things do not drain you. And even if you get tired, it's like a happy tired. It's like oh, you know what? I could use some sleep, but this still feels good kind of thing. Like, this is not that. So you have to pick the right circumstances, the right people, the right energies, and also to, with the magician energy, attract the right energies. All right, because the magician is more so of like, you sit back and you let, based off of your energy, because it always starts within, whatever you are emitting your energy energy is what's going to attract back to you. All right. So if you're not attracting the right energies, then reset yourself. Let's get one more of these and then we'll get an angel number. High Priestess of Air, been moving. Like things are going to be moving fast. See, beauty showing up here. So again, this is a momentary, what feels like a long moment, right? But it will pass. It will pass, and it will pass faster than you think. So let it. Don't attach yourself to any particular outcomes right now, because things with the High Priest of Air, things are still being shaped and formed. Things are still working itself out. So if you are attaching yourself to a particular outcome, then yes, you will be disappointed when things don't work out. King of Cups to the Knight of Cups, all right? And that Knight of Cups was not fully upright, so that leads to not feeling so right. Let's get an angel number for Divine, please, and thank you. Ooh, look at that. 888 abundance. Like, what are you really worried about? Blessings are here and more are on the way. I feel like it's on the way. Not so much, you don't feel it right now, but it's on the way. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. Yes, you have to be seen, you have to be out there, you have to give energy to get energy. All right. Your affirmation says, the more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. Message. And remember, we saw the 8-8 when I was shuffling, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. We'll now add 3 more to that. All right. You are entering abundance. You just have to be, keep the energy up. All right. Keep the energy up. We want the sun upright with an upright magician sands the tower. So that is your message. And am I going to get another early night to prepare for my next live? I wouldn't mind that, actually. Let's get another general message, though, real quick. And again, happy Divine Feminine's Day, happy Goddess Day, Women's Day, however you want to be addressed. But today is for the Divine Femmes. Hence why I titled it Ladies' Night. But all divine souls are welcome. And shout out to the divine masculines that actually love, like, and appreciate and respect women. Y'all are the real MVPs, and if you don't, well, then you don't belong here. What are you doing here? X out immediately. Let's get an angel message for the collective, please, and thank you. What angel messages do the collective? Ooh, look at that. Spirit guides are like, we here, guardian angel. We here, we garden our peoples. There's a lot of protection around. If you feel like your purpose is meaningful, you feel like you have work to do in this earth, you are protected, all right? Because there has been a shift in energy for those that are, aligned with a higher vibration purpose. Your guys are not going to let you falter, all right? And if they do, it's because there's a lesson you need to learn there. And as I say that, 444 on the timer. All right, so take into account any mishaps, anything that is happening right now that feels like a tower moment, and let that guide you to better, all right? Because towers have to crumble. Things have to fail sometimes for us to get to that winning point. Thank God. And strength has been showing up a lot. Son, keep that strength up, people. And I be telling people, get your sleep. Like I was up like literally the whole night. I should not be talking, but I'm just the messenger. Don't, you know, again, I cannot. Don't do what I do. All right. Just listen to your guides and make sure that you're getting ample rest, hydrating, taking care of your temple, making sure you're putting the right things in there because, yeah, composure is showing up. It is very bad right now, and there is a concerted effort to how our foods are like to keep our vibrations lowered. Yeah, no, that's why you have to be extra careful now. What you buy, what you eat, what you drink. Like, oh, shout out to those that are also dry, because that has not been an easy road. Like, I wanted to have some wine the other day. I wanted to just chill out, and then I remembered. I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be drinking right now. I've actually been called to not only stop drinking, but to also fast regularly. So if you've also been called to fast, if you've just been feeling like constantly like fatigued, you may have like bloating, inflammation, or just feel generally not well most of the times, you might need to fast. But of course, talk to your medical professional because this is not medical advice at any point. But fasting does wonders. The other night I woke up to a high pitched sound. Do you think that was absolutely the amount of upgrades happening right now amongst the collectives? Whew, this is what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that there is a shift happening for those that are on their divine purpose, waking up, connecting with their purpose, encouraging others to do the same. Like, that's what I've been called to do. That's why I was like, let me jump back on this channel, because ignoring my purpose was not doing me any favors. So I'm basically on the most highs time clock right now. I'm punching in for the most high. This is my spiritual work that I've been called to do. So everyone has a calling. If you are ignoring your calling, let's just say don't. Let's just say do not do that. Okay, because it is taking you somewhere very nice. Trust and believe, collective. Your purpose is calling you for a reason. I love confirmations. One more. Let's get one more. And then we're going to get, look at that, vulnerability and freedom. This, when you connect with that purpose, when you connect with that feeling that is higher than yourself, because, there is more to life than what we can see, right? So when you connect to that feeling that is higher than yourself, it leads to this feeling of freedom. The weights fall off. All right. So if you've been over absorbing everything that is happening in the world right now, take a moment to breathe out and let those weights drop. They are not yours to carry. All right. They want to make you think that everything happening is, because of what we've been doing. This has nothing to do with us. All the world's problems have nothing to do with the collective. They don't. They just want you to get absorbed in there when you're supposed to be in this energy, ease and grace. All right, so don't let them keep you low vibe. Don't let them steal your joy and love for all the things that are beautiful in this world, all the people that are beautiful in this world, okay? Because we out here. So, yes, you're so very welcome. Because there's a lot, my ears have been ringing too, like, well, one at a time, not both at the same time. But the other night, it was my right ear. and it was around 5:55, but it wasn't on the clock. I've had that happen before when it was actually on the dot and my ear just started ringing out of nowhere, and I'm like, okay. Like, but yeah, there's a lot of downloads happening. There's a lot of upgrades, especially mental upgrades. All right. So if you've been called to do something different, follow your intuition right now. However, your body is guiding you to either, feed it or to treat it, do it. So, spare animal message, please and thank you. Hummingbird miracles. Yeah, especially if you've been hearing like buzzing in your ears, like miracles are coming. Collective. Like I've been excited the past couple of days for no apparent reason, but I think it's because like something big is coming. And somebody's an inventor. We have Raccoon here, inventor. Let me read you these messages. Miracle says, "You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars, pardon my Mercury retrograde speech. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness." And Raccoon Inventor says, "Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well." Yes, this is a time to really be your true selves. Inauthenticity, that's out. That is out. That is an old wave. Representatives, old wave. Never should have been a wave, to be honest, but it is what it is. Yeah, ear ringing is definitely what has been happening. That's one of the like primary signs a lot of people have been experiencing, just based off of like conversations I've been having. But yes, please, people, embrace your authentic selves. Do and say the weird things. Because unless it's actually hurting anyone, it is not going against universal law. So there is no worry about karmic effect when it comes to being your true self. That is literally the highest vibration you can have is authenticity. So if you trying to be someone else out there, you not winning. And people like me could see straight through that shit. So stop doing it. Don't make no sense. Look at that butterfly. Rebirth. We had hummingbirds, now we have butterflies. So little winged creatures. You may have like little experiences with birds or animals at this time. Usually a divine collective can animals love us for whatever reason. I have random cats that come up to me and just chill around me, and it's like, all right, well, I don't have one of you, but maybe one day I'll get one. Maybe one day. Let's get a final spirit guide message. And as I say, cats, we got a big one, the black jaguar. Old soul. Ooh, cat and dog. The wolf, which is the pathfinder. So yeah, to my collective, on your divine path, fulfilling your purpose, it is not easy to break away from societal norms. It is not easy to do something different. It is not easy to fully embrace authenticity in yourself in a world that tells you to be someone else. But this is begging you to do it. All right. Old souls, this is for you. Old soul message says, "Walk through life with confidence and a grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams." Pathfinder says, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So, and power. As we say that, power makes itself even more known. Grizzly bear power. Somebody's watching Power right now or wants to watch Power. I haven't watched that in years. I don't even know. Like I stopped watching even before Ghost died, so I have no idea what's going on with that show. But to my power peoples, stay strong, persevere, stick with your purpose, and those that encourage it, especially if you are around an unsupportive crew for what you really want to do in life, then you need a new crew. Plain and simple. All right, people. So I think I'm gonna end it here because oh, and as I say that 555 on the clock. Yeah. Give me a few minutes to prepare for my next session, and I will see y'all Tuesday for Viewer's Choice. I gotta start mixing things up here. It's gonna be, a slightly different vibe. Um, Probably towards the end of the month, starting with next. So it's gonna get fun. All right, people. So have a beautiful rest of the day. My divine feminines, please take time to treat yourself. Take time to love on yourself. Take time to just like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, you sexy beast. All right. I'm sending y'all so much love and light, and I will see you Tuesday. Peace out.